I just had a very, very interesting rush of emotions that I feel I personally need to process. And as I started, I opened my journal and up to a page and it says, I just had such an interesting rush of emotions. And already I could sense this energy is too much and too fast to try to write it on the page. So let me try to say it out loud and really capture what all just moved through me, because it was like, we'll just get into it. The stage is set with what I would call like almost like a new level of inner peace that I was reaching this morning, of feeling really, really, really situated and held inside of divine timing in everything I've ever been through, every painful moment, every joyful moment, every bit of it was exactly right and right on time. And that understanding and that perspective, this morning I'm owning that in a new way where I believe it. Like beliefs are just thoughts you keep thinking. And I believe that every bit of it was right on time. And the relaxation that I felt in my body, like in the back of my neck and the back of my shoulders, like where for so long of my life it's felt like I'm carrying the weight of the world, not to be dramatic, that's really what it feels like, on my shoulders. And this morning, as I really sank into this knowing, this certainty of divine timing and all is wellness, the relaxation I felt run down my spine was new levels. And that was where I was this morning as I was journaling. And it was so beautiful. I was led through, just kind of following the next fun piece and the next gratitude and the next piece and this thought and this fun thing and this fun idea and this highlight from yesterday and this thing I'm looking forward to today, like the drunken noodles I'm going to have for lunch. Holy moly. Talk about, the highlight of many moons. Love me some drunken noodles. So writing all of that down and just kind of milking the fun. Nothing really profound. I'm excited for my lunch. I'm I'm really glad that, I made some progress yesterday on a couple of different fronts on like work stuff and just life, like things are going well and taking stock of just how well things are going. So that's what I was doing. And as I was doing that, eventually I was led to, as I started it, what did it say? Connecting energetically to the collective spirit of Moon Mirror Tarot, the collective spirit of those being called by Mother Moon. And it goes on for 2.5 pages of who are these souls? Who are these souls that Mother Moon is coming to talk to right now? Who are they? Where have they been? Where are they going? Who are they? It was like oh my God, like when I received the power of my curiosity around who are they, it was like I couldn't believe that I hadn't thought of that question before. Of course, who are they? Like they're so cool. They are manifesting freaking Mother Moon speaking to me to give them messages. Like these are powerful, powerful souls being called by Mother Moon to hear these messages. And that realization, I mean, I just milked it and milked it and milked it and milked it and described for 2.5 pages worth who these beings are. that are coming to this new channel that I'm creating right now. Well, let me not get ahead of myself. So to this new channel that I'm creating, Moon Mirror Tarot. And the first video hasn't launched yet. It's done and it's ready, and it's scheduled to launch here in a few days. And basically, what happened as I was like flying so high, milking the curiosity of who are they? Oh my God. Like I felt like one of those magicians that like has the hanky and he just pulls it and pulls it and pulls it and the hanky never ends. It was like that. Like, oh my gosh, like just milking how amazing this group of souls really is. Like, I'm honored that they are gathering around this new channel. And from that high flying place, that like lofty vibration, it literally felt like flying, like just downloading divinity. It was delicious. From that place, I had the thought, this exercise of connecting to who are they, it has taken my channeling of Mother Moon to the next level. It has amplified the excitement that she feels for getting to connect with these souls. I mean, there has been such an expansion of the momentum of what is moving through this channel because of this 2.5 pages of connecting into who are they. And I was so, this part took real reflection after the fact because it all happened so fast. So don't let me fool you that like I was right there with it the whole time. I had to really sit here for a second and be like, what just happened? It was like a car crash, like it all happened at once. But the very first thing that hit, and this is really the point, was excitement. That this made the energy that much better. It's even better than it was when I recorded the first reading that's like already ready and sitting there waiting for Sunday. And that realization of this new, better energy has rendered my first attempt as no longer up to the leading edge, no longer up to par. And the question came, should I scrap the first reading and redo it? Like, do it from this new place, do it from this like even better feeling place. And this is the part that like, should I do that? Should I redo? And what I felt in my body, I'm going to try to go through all of it because it was a lot of sensations. The first and most prevalent one was the back of my neck. It felt like, like a chip clip, like that you put on the bag of chips, and it's like you squeeze it and it opens. It's like a big one of those, and it like got clamped on the back of my neck, and it's got some power in the spring. So it's like it instantly, when I thought, should I, blah, 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 the back of my neck clamped down. It traveled down the back of my spine. My stomach moved up like against my diaphragm. Like I couldn't really breathe that well. I was also kind of nauseous in that feeling of my stomach moving like that. I got really shaky really fast, and it was insane to me how clear it was, how like I had been flying at this really high vibration, and with that one question, not noticing the excitement of how cool this energy is, how much of an upgrade this energy is. That part was fine, and I felt fine for that split second of excitement. But the next thing, my conclusion about how exciting it is, was that maybe I should like go back and rehash how that first reading went and like just redo it. And with that thought, with that wondering, with that curiosity, my body basically gave me a hell fucking no. Don't you dare, don't you dare go back and redo anything. Are you kidding me? That's basically what my body said, was no, instant stress, instant anxiety, instant. One thought. I was downloading divinity, and with one thought, I was in the pit of anxiety and doubt and second guessing. And that's how fast it can happen. And that's where, like, okay, so the part that really helped is this inner awareness, this paying attention to how do I feel, not necessarily like, you know, the emotion of like once you've named it. I do pay attention to that. I try to categorize my emotions by how they feel, but mostly I'm talking about how I feel in my body. How does my body feel? Like I was saying at the beginning with the line of thought around all is well and divine timing, and how I felt like a new level of relaxation in the back of my neck and the back of my shoulders. And with one thought, it was like it clamped back into place. And with that, I recognized instantly that's a hell no from my body. My body has spoken. The first reading stands. Gavel taps, case closed. The judge has ruled. Court is adjourned for the day. And it can be that easy. That's really the point of what I guess I wanted to share by sharing all of this, is as I recognized the fall, the feeling so good and so relaxed and so high, and then with one thought instantly in my body there was anxiety and stress and whatever, it made it so noticeable. And then the question was like, with noticing it, how do you want to feel? What's worth stressing over? This stress in your body at the thought of redoing it, do you really want that stress? Do you think that's worth it? And that was my answer, was hell no, it's not. It's not worth stressing over. That's the opposite of the whole point. Right? So yeah, there, as I recognize that, no, I do not want to feel this way. I do not want to stress over this. I am willing to let go of the idea that I should redo the first reading. I am willing to like just, nope, okay, obviously not. Never mind. Sorry I asked. Clearly the body has spoken. All hail the body. And at choosing to be ready to feel differently, that allowed me to go into the emotion as a message, to basically look into it as, what just happened here? How did I even get from bliss to anxiety in one heartbeat? How did that happen? How did it, like literally it downloaded all those physical sensations I described, like the clamp on the back of my neck and my stomach and all that was like in the same instant. Like when you drop on a roller coaster, like it's in your whole body all at the same time. And in one instant, one heartbeat, from one heartbeat to the next heartbeat, I went from bliss to anxiety. And it was like, gave me whiplash at how fast it happened. And so it was so obvious my body's reaction. And that gave me the distance to say, okay, this idea must not be aligned. So where did it even come from? And then I traced it back to the only reason I thought to possibly redo the first video is because I was so excited about this upgrade to the momentum and the power flowing through this channel, and the even better readings that I'm going to be able to do now that I have this expansion. And so that was why it even occurred to me that maybe I want to redo whatever I did first so that it's better. And it's like, okay, so at that point we see the moment, the exact thought, the exact step away from your truth that caused the split from who you really are and caused the negative feeling thing in your body. One thought, this is so cool. This is so exciting. I'm so happy that I downloaded this. This is going to make my readings even better. To the next thought of, does this mean I have to go back and fix the inferior job that I did before? And my body's answer was instantaneous. And I'm only just now really unraveling, like, what is the bigger message here of no, do not go back and fix that one. And I think part of it is this like kind of chuckle from Mother Moon. She's like, you think this is powerful? This is nothing. gosh, this is only the beginning. Like, this is only like one of the first upgrades to this channel that you're receiving. And every single upgrade that you get is going to make the readings better and better and better and better and better and better and better. And that's never going to be over. So leave the first reading how it is, finish the reading that you're in the middle of. The first, I'm like right in the middle of like this 3 pile reading, and I recorded the pile picking, recorded like drawing the cards, and I did the first pile's reading, and that was like 3 days ago, and I haven't like finished it yet. These other 2 piles though are now going to get this new energy in their reading, and that feels really purposeful. That feels like, okay, it's being implemented, like going backwards and fixing anything of your like your past self. He, whoever did the best they could. Past you did the best they could. Past me did the best that she could at the time, and that's the exact energy that is meant to be in that reading. And this reading was meant to have a little bit of version 1 energy and then a little bit of 2.0 energy. And the next reading might have 3.0 energy. Who the hell knows? It's infinite. It's infinite and it's eternal. And so to wait until, or to go back and have to redo and all of that, it's like it's only going to get better and better and better and better. So trust that you did your best at the time, and let your best be good enough. That, like, give yourself that self-compassion, give past you that compassion, and trust that they did their best, and that is all any version of you ever has to do, including 2.0, including 3.0, whatever that looks like in your world. Like, you only ever have to do your best, and your best is always going to get better. Every time you try, it gets a little bit better. Every time you learn, it gets a little bit better. Every time you relax into allowing more divinity into your human physical vessel, it gets a little bit better. So don't delay. Don't go back and rehash. Start from where you are. Do your best with whatever version you're on. And when you download the next upgrade, do a little better and continue to practice loving yourself for doing your best and not necessarily what the finished product looks like.